G'day and welcome. My name's Jim, and today we are going to attempt to make a push button start in my Commodore. Now the reason for this is I turn my key on and that works fine, but when you turn the next one up it takes quite a long time for it to kick in. Now I'm thinking this is probably because of this module here. I think this module might be rooted. If not, it's going to be the starter motor, which is a brand new starter motor, so it freaking better not be. So let's see anyway. So the first thing you need to do is pull this clip out and try and clean up these wires a bit here too, because I'd say when I had a immobilizer put in years and years ago, because the insurance company forced me to do it, that they have fucking buggered with this. They've stripped the stripped some of the insulation off and ran other wires off it. So I don't know, we'll see. Let's pull this connection out and have a look anyway as what's going on. So you may have noticed I haven't been putting out very many videos of lately, or not as regularly as I used to, over the last couple of months, that is, because we are moving house for the first time in 25 years, so it's going to be millions of videos coming up very soon. So don't go anywhere, because I will be back. I'm not actually going too far, but you know, just slowing down a little bit while I've got all this other crap to do. Okay, well, no wonder this bloody thing is not starting when it's supposed to, because somebody's done a shitty job of that. This wire here, which is the start button, just friggin' come right off. So they've done a bodgy ass job of this. Terrible. Oh dear, oh dear. Now I've got to try and fix all this shit up. I would say that was the problem why the car wasn't starting. So I could just put it back to normal, or I could set it up to be a push button still. I've always wanted a push button start. I'm not sure why, but I have. Let me fuck with it and see what I think. If I decide to do a push button start, it should be just this purple one here and that red one there. Those two put together should hit the starter motor. So we shall see. Oh dear, oh dear. So some fucking left-handed muppet has been in here and just completely fucked all this. Now I'm going to have to try and get in here with no room and fix the bastard. Ugh. What a pain in the ass. Alright, so here we go. Try and strip all this shit off. Bloody ridiculous. Look at that. They didn't even have the right size gauge wiring, so they used like 2 speaker wires instead. Look at that. Fucking dickheads. Absolute dickheads. Okay. So we're just going to disconnect the battery, because we're going to be dealing with ignition leads. Okay, well, I'm going to try taking the steering wheel off this, see if it's going to make it any bloody easier to get to this, because fuck, this is a pain in the ass. I wish I could just take that loom out, take it upstairs and work on it, but I've got to try and keep getting underneath here past the damn steering wheel and shit. So take this off, give it a go. So I'm going to put a collar on this, or a little barrel. These are off the little crimper bloody things, but what I'm going to do is put this over top of the wires, jam the wires in there, and we'll fill it full of solder, and that will make it bloody hopefully joined forever, at least anyway. So pack that shit in there. Once that's done up properly, then I can put some put my shrink wrap over it, stop it from arcing out on anything. Use a jet lighter to shrink it. There you go, beautiful. So this here has to have a three-way into it. The red wire is the mains that comes into the ignition, and then when you turn the key on, it then splits it to the pink wire, which is the accessories, and then when you go further, it shoots it in through, connects red with purple, and that activates the starter motor itself. And then you let the key flick back a little bit and it just runs through red to pink. So that is going to go up through the dash and be attached to the on-off switch, to the starter button. I'm just going to clean up this this brown one here. It pisses me off so much. Over the last couple of years, I have seen more crappy wiring done by so-called professionals than what I have done in bloody backyard jobs. It's terrible. So I'm going to take this off. I'm going to cut any bits that are left over on the bloody thing, and just try and clean it all up, so then I can put some more shrink wrap on it. And I'll just like cut these chunks of solder and shit off so it's a lot smoother, so it's not going to split the shrink wrap once I put it on there. I'd like to use shrink wrap and not electrical tape. Electrical tape just ends up half falling off and getting all sticky and shit and bloody horrible crap. So, but yeah, just clean all this up and that'll be the go anyway. About a quarter of the way there, getting this all fixed. Okay, so what I'm going to do is run a relay. So, because I couldn't get a decent button for a start button, so this only takes like a couple of amps, like 5 amps or something like that, and so does the other one I've got. Takes bugger all. So I'll run it through a relay, and the relay can be used to start the car with. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to solder a piece on here to go onto the relay. So which bit is that? There we go, right there. I'll solder that girl on there. The clip is to hold it on here so I can solder it. So oh, there we go. Okay, well, bonnet works, that's great. Hood opener, hood latch. Turn on the ignition and we'll see if she's gonna go. Give her a bit of fuel because it ain't been started today. Yeah, beautiful, good start. Fantastic. Whew, wow, there you go. That's not bad at all. I'm pretty happy with that. Not bad for somebody who got kicked out of high school in year 9. Well, there you go. Hope you liked the video. If you could use a good laugh, then check out my review channel. It's got over 100 hilarious videos on there. Big shout out to my Patreons, Mitch, Jackson, Legend Boys. If you want to be a legend as well, follow the links to Patreon where members get to speak to me live and get videos sent to you early, as well as knowing you're helping out a creator. But if you're broke like me and still want to help, next time you go out, put on one of my playlists for your dog or your cat, or maybe you hate your neighbours, in which case you could turn it up nice and loud. Oh well, you all be good, stay safe, and I'll see you tomorrow. Play the music!
Techno. Cosmopolitan Radio.